Well, hello everyone, and today we'll be seeing one of the problem from Codeforces. The problem is simple. Uh, it says football. The problem goes like Petya loves football very much. One day, as he was watching a football match, he was writing the player's current position on a piece of paper. To simplify the situation, he depicted it as a string consisting of zeros and ones. So, zero is one team and ones are another team. A zero corresponds to player of one team and one corresponds to player of another team. Okay, if there are at least 7 players of some team standing one after another, then the situation is considered dangerous. For example, the situation this where we have 7 consecutive ones is dangerous and this string is not. You are given a current situation, determine whether it is dangerous or not. So cool. The input consists of a line, non-empty string consisting of a character zeros and ones, which represent players. The length of a string does not exceed 100 characters. There is at least one player from each team present on the field. And print s if it is dangerous, otherwise print no. So pretty much standard problem. Let me copy this one. Cool. So let's go to the editor. The problem is pretty much simple. I guess you have understood it well. So I'll just go here and I'll just prepare a code for this. Default language I'll use for Go right now. So I'll be using neovim to code this one, which is 96a.go. Yeah. So cool. Let's get started. What is the input test case? They want us a single line string and output is string again. So no test cases here. So just comment it out and uncomment this one. Now we are just taking a string, so string is the input, and again we wanted output from output as a string, so which would be written over here. Cool, let's get into the code then. So here it is. Yeah, let me clear this one up. We wanted a string s and the return type is also string, string. Cool, with that thing in our mind, let's get started. So I'll just say cnt is equal to 0 initially, which is nothing but it keeps track of a consecutive consecutive numbers which we are going through. So I'll just increase the font. So for index I and ch character, or how should I approach this one? This is pretty much simple, like should I check earlier or should I check later? Cool, let me check -1 and we can get started with that then. Or let me check from 0 and we can go beyond, because this solution would be easy. I wanted to keep the solution as easy as possible, and that is why I am not even using cnt, because again lesser variables, lesser stress and more simplicity. I is less than as length of s, I plus plus, easy peasy, right? Or instead of that, I'll just keep, instead of this as well, I'll just keep this out only, which is much more simpler. Okay, I'm oversimplifying things, but please bear with me. I0, yeah. Cool then, cool. Now I'm at I wanted to look forward. What do I mean by look forward? I mean by look forward is how beyond I can go with this character. So what I mean is, if I'm having a runner or a j variable which is I plus 1, or for a simplicity sake, let's take I only, and a count which is initially, no, let's not include count. So for how beyond I can go for j, where j is less than length of s and and this is important, s of j is equal to s of I. Cool, this is important because, and if that is the case, I'll just do j++, and that is the logic. The moment I'm out of the loop, I'll be sure that hey, j is not equal, so j minus I would anytime give me the count, and if j minus I is greater than 7, I don't even want it to go beyond. So wait a minute, it's not greater than or equal to, yeah, I'll just return yes, and I'll do it over and over, and for simplicity's sake I'll just include I is equal to j, because again I don't want to reiterate on i's. So yeah, return no if nothing I have found. So cool, let me compile this by go run what it is, 96, yeah, where it is, let me copy it, paste it over here, and it is no, yeah, good. Let me copy this one and paste it over here, and it is yes, makes sense. So I'm copying this one 96 to a place where I can upload, go, and let me try to upload this solution. This was very simple, but again, desktop, go, yeah. Often my Go solutions won't work. The reason is pretty much simple because I didn't had trims within the string. So while dealing with strings within Go, you have to do, where is the input? Not this. Oh, it is next, not input. Yeah. So while dealing with Go, you often have to, I guess this would fail as well, because I don't have the solution for this. Weirdly it got accepted. Anyways, but I have made a fix for this one within my template. So this is my Go template, and yeah, this is my Go template, and go check it out. What could I say? And this got accepted. This was fairly simple problem, in fact, and again we have solved this in O of n time complexity. I don't think we can go beyond O of n, like log n cannot be possible over here. I am not sure until, because even the input takes O of n characters. So anyways, this was all about it. If you wanted to see more such videos, click the video on your right, and I'll see you in the next one.